motivation this week? I know the last couple of weeks it was trying to continue to get on roll, carry that momentum, the devastating loss, what it did to your playoff chances. How do you guys go forward? I mean, what's the motivation?
Motivation is get back on a roll. That's pretty high. It kind of takes care of itself, and then winning. I mean, you're out there competing. You want to win. I mean, no one likes that locker room after a loss.
Is the energy still the same?
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of professionals, guys that love playing ball, love being around each other. It's like I said, it's the NFL. You're out there competing, for your team, for yourself, every week, and we're blessed to go out there and play football on Sundays. So I mean, motivation isn't hard.
How does it make a difference that the odds are slim, but you guys are not technically eliminated yet? How does that make a difference?
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole difference. It's the whole difference. Crazier things have happened in this league. You see it every year. Things come down to the wire, so you're just going to put yourself in the best position we can.
Because of what happened in the game, you lose over Sean. It was a tough game. Is it harder to move forward? Because, you guys always talk about we have to move on 24-hour rule. Was that a little bit harder this week to do?
I mean, losing him, that guy, you feel so sick for him. The work he puts in, coming back from that one last year, and you see his impact on the field and his spirit and just the kind of guy he is. So that one hurts for sure. You definitely feel for him. But the NFL doesn't care. It's next week, next man up. As cold as that is, kind of that's how the mindset is, and you have to do that week to week.
Why have you guys been so successful on short weeks? We've done 10 straight short week games, including 3
Really?
this year. Yeah. How about that?
Yeah, that's a fascinating stat. Cool. I hope it keeps going. Yeah. We're used to a lot of I think late night primetime games, and we're not like a lot of the other teams where you're playing 1 o'clock every Sunday. So I think guys get used to the schedule changes and things like that.
Mike said last week after the game that you guys had your best week of practice going into Cincinnati. How is this week compared so far?
Yeah, it's been good. Yesterday was toned down with the short week, but a really good mental day walked through, and today was a good full speed day. I think every guy was locked in, trying to get those extra full speed reps where we could on a short week.
Cooper, for you, you're in a contract situation as well. Just does that factor in at all? Does that cross your mind in the last month this season?
No, not really. You're just out here playing. I'm just really enjoying getting to play. It's why you work. You don't do all this work just to not play. So it's been really fun stepping in there and getting to go out there and compete.
Is yards per attempt a stat that matters much in your mind?
I don't even know how they calculate it, to be honest. But so I guess not. It's per catch or per
attempt?
Per attempt.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of factors that go in everything, so I really don't know, to be honest.
What about adjusted yards per attempt?
Let's get more complicated.
Yeah, let's get.
Those are analytics. You have analytics staff, and I'm sure they give you those numbers, right? Do you look at those things?
I know our analytics staff is very helpful, especially for the coaching staff in terms of self-scouting yourself and game planning. I know they do some great work there and some special projects and things. But in terms of players, it's kind of over our heads, and numbers are great. They offer context for sure.
What's the challenge with this Carolina defense at this point?
They're very multiple. We played them last year, same DC, which kind of helps. But multiple, bunch of guys playing hard. They got veteran safeties back there, and a real good couple corners, veteran guys. So the whole secondary's got veterans, which makes a difference. And they're playing well right now.
Has Rico's run more effectively? Has anything changed about opposing defenses looking to bring an extra guy down now and try and slow him a little bit and open things up in the pass game?
Yeah, I haven't noticed much. It's we've been able to run against kind of a lot of fronts, which has been huge. He's running so well. We're blocking things. Naturally, you think teams will load it up. That's kind of week to week. That's what everybody does, kind of. So don't expect anything unusual there.
Carolina is the worst run defense by a pretty wide margin this year. Does that factor into, again, kind of Rico's productivity and what you guys are able to do on offense?
Yeah, we just got to go take care of business. It's about us, how we communicate. I think our communication up front has been tremendous, and it's been the difference maker the last few weeks, getting Rico going. With everyone on the same page, you have a fighting chance. And, especially up front, a lot of bad plays usually happen because you're just not targeted right, or you're not everyone's on the same page. So being on the same page is critical.
With Rico rolling and the defense playing better as well, how does that impact you as the quarterback? And in what your job is to do.
Yeah, you're in charge of running the game. Whether it's checks in the run game, protection checks, making third down throws. The way our defense is playing, you want to sustain long drives, keep them off the field because they're playing really well. They're getting turnovers, so don't turn it over and keep them off the field. Is the key to success.
Thank you.
All right, thanks,
Thank you.
guys.